baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Miami Marlins and the St. Louis Cardinals. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michaelis is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Ready now is Jazz Chisholm. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Jazz.
First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on a roll. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Well, here is the outfielder to the plate now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 32 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Starling Marte is the second out of the opening frame. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 9 homers and 31 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Rogers out of the state of New Mexico gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And stepping in, Tommy Edman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. This team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Harrison Bader comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Nolan Arenado will be next. Bases are empty, one man out. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Lined hard and deep down the left field line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Alfaro has it, and he makes the throw to first. Bader is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today.
I know it's still early in the season, but I expect him to keep up this pace with the power numbers. He's got immense power in that bat.
And now a pitch on the way.
Nope.
The 1-0. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. We played an inning, still 0-0. So stepping in is Adam Duvall. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Now the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Brian Anderson is on deck. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next up is Jesus Sanchez. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Now here's the first offering as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball one. Goldschmidt is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Batting fifth.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield, hit in the middle of the order.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are two away now.
Batting sixth. The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now the first pitch.
Yeah. You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for the ball.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting seventh. The right fielder, Dylan.
Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. And at first after the 2-out walk. Now the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. DeYoung leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The captain.
Yadi Molina digging in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 261 the average coming into action here. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, here is Trevor Rogers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him.
Ball, that pitch is out. Ah. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On, he pops it up. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Next to hit is Jazz Chisholm. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1-1's the count.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Chisholm is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender, looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And the pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. DeYoung onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead it 1-0. bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Miles Michaels.
The pitcher, Miles.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
That brings in Tommy Edman. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Bader takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Popped up. Aguilar into foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now here it comes. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Two pitches fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
The count is full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Smoke toward the hole. He's got it. Go over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jesus Aguilar.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Now back to right fielder, Adam Duvall.
To the plate now, Adam Duvall. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he falls behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Aguilar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Next, it'll be Brian Anderson, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on the way, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
And that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Jorge Alfaro comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. All time. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the pitch. And He goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Onto the lawn and gone. It's a solo shot here for Goldschmidt, number 14 on the season, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Duvall is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung digs in next. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time.
The right fielder, number 3, Gillen Carlson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. The count is 2-1.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Now
everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Count is 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Oh my God, take a look at your brother. This starts when you stop loving one another. Tears drop, never stop falling from my own mothers.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there at the letters 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Marlins, the pitcher, Trevor Rogers.
Into the box, Trevor Rogers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second, and now he's got a 3-ball count.
3-1.
Hey.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Popped him up. Arenado shading to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Sanchez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now the first pitch. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Giro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Arenado is off at first with 2 away.
Ball
And
2.
maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Starling Marte. First delivery to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Carlson is there, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now here is Jesus Aguilar, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Adam Duvall, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Two and 0 to Adam Duvall.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. This is foul right side. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count remains full. Goldschmidt trying to get there, and this will wind up a foul ball. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next up, Brian Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And here's a slider for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Ball
3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a full count now, 3-2. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. One pitch, 2 outs. The pitcher's best friend to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate now is Tyler O'Neill. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the AB now. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. And it's 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. Here comes the 1-2. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping in once again is Paul DeYoung. He grounded out last time up. And now the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Carlson.
Now to bat, Dylan Carlson. He doubled his last time through. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Aguilar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Ponce de Leon is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Edmundo Sosa will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now back, left fielder, Jesus.
So next to bat will be Jesus Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And the ball 1-0. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, a hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
Garrett Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Marlins, number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Edmund is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in St. Louis, and we are tied 2-2. Anthony Bender gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 80, Anthony Bender.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push.
Now Molina connects on one here, high and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And now Edmundo Sosa. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now the pitch. Yeah. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. So now into the box is Jazz Chisholm, and this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at
Ball
ball
one, no
one.
strikes.
1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Now at the plate here is Starling Marte. Here's the first pitch to him. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line to second where it's caught there for out number two.
Now back, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And now in the box, Jesus Aguilar blasted a solo homer last time up. First offering.
That's outside. Nope.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike two.
2-2.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and it's now a one-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Into the box, Adam Duvall. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. His prior history versus this arm, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Hit hard to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He is out. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Dylan Floro.
Now into the box, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last debut.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Ball and a strike.
That's inside.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
So next to hit is Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to second. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Goldschmidt.
Stepping in next, Paul Goldschmidt. For his career in this matchup, he's 1 for 4. Now the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope,
And there's
the
ball 1. Hit down the line at first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. John Gant will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Matt Carpenter is into the ball game as well as a part of that aforementioned double switch, as he'll take over in the number 6 spot in the lineup. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. Now here's the first offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
That's a ball.
And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Skied into very shallow right. Carlson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Up next, Jesus Sanchez. He bounced out last time up. Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul for strike two. Pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Molina gathers, and that ends the inning. Marlins lead one, but they still lead it 3-2. Yimi Garcia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Now here's the first offering, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two. Count 2-1.
Skied into straightaway right. Duvall is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Here's Matt Carpenter, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlson.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Bender claims the win out of the pen, his first. Yimi Garcia hammers down the save, 19th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the NL East, the Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. Ozzie Albies added 3 RBIs to his total, leading the Braves to victory over the Red Sox 6-4. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. Jacob deGrom got the W and now has 5 this year as the Mets took care of the Cubs 2-1. He is currently leading the National League in strikeouts. The Phillies had 12 hits as a team as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 8-0. The Reds launched 3 home runs as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-4. The Padres got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-1. The Giants allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 4-1. Hyunjin Ryu got the win, his 6th so far this year, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 4-3. Tyler Glasnow collected win number 3 this year, helping the Rays over the White Sox 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-3. Salvador Perez grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 3-1. The Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they got the win in a laugher against the Rangers 8-1. The Oakland Athletics put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-1. The Minnesota Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the Mariners 6-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.